But I remember when I got that phone bill, my phone bill was $570, and I was like, oh.
Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Feels so lovely. Doesn't it feel like Christmas? Oh. Yes, it feels like Christmas.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, I want to do something a little different. We're gonna be getting ready for a friendsmas pajama party. I have my pajamas on already, and I'm just like, might as well, because I gotta do my edges first. Actually, wait a second, hold on, we're doing this all wrong. Let me get my gel first. Hold on. Whenever I'm traveling, if you guys don't know, I'm in Montreal for the holidays. I'm so excited. I am so happy. It feels so good to be back in Montreal, my parents' house, being in my like hometown. I'm seeing all my friends. It's the holidays. Like, the holidays is literally my favorite time of the year, and so it just feels good. It feels so good. And I've been kind of like really working myself this past month, as you guys know. And if you don't know, because you're new to my channel, I've been working like crazy. Doing Vlogmas is a job, and then I also have my other job as an online coach, releasing programs for, I look like I'm a mother right now. This is actually insane. Oh my god. I was working on releasing 4 new programs for my NUBODY app. If you guys are interested in that, I'll leave everything linked down below, because listen, New Year is right around the corner. And yes, you know, people wanna, I'm going in with my rosemary oil for my hair, okay? And I know a lot of people tend to want to start their fitness journey or like get back on track with their fitness in January. So this is the perfect time, okay? I have a couple of programs out there. I have like a 4-week program. I also have a 5-week program, and I have some home workouts, and I have gym workouts as well. So make sure you guys check that out and pick a program that is appropriate and fitting for you. Let's get into moving to a new city, adjusting, you know, making new friends, meeting new people in your big ass 20 years of age. Oh, my dad cannot play music that loud because we need to talk. Hold on a second. Dad?
Yeah?
Can you turn it down a little bit? I'm recording something. Thank you. He's probably just like, this child is back. So I moved to Toronto October 2022, so last year. So it's been over a year that I've been actually in Toronto. And Toronto is not a city that I've never been to. I didn't just like, oh, where do I want to go? Toronto, no. Like, I've been to Toronto several times. I feel like anybody who's from Montreal has literally been to Toronto. Toronto has also been a place that I've always wanted to move to. Even when I was in school and I wanted to be a lawyer, God, those times were, wow, what a time. I always told myself that I was gonna go to university in Toronto. I was gonna do law school in Ontario. So I was looking at Ottawa U, I was looking at U of T, I was looking at York, like different universities, right? And so it's always been a thing. And when I finally decided that I'm not gonna be pursuing anything academically, like school-wise, I'm gonna be a personal trainer, like content creator, go full in with it, that's when I was just like, if I'm gonna switch up my whole life, might as well just do a big switcheroo and move to a whole new city. And that's how are we gonna do this. Do I want to do a blend? I want to give real like I'm going to bed vibes, but then I'm just kind of like, do we just go with like a pony? I think a pony is cute. I think a pony is really giving summer party. Yeah, let's do that. That's what I did. Moved to Toronto, and it was really fun at first. Like, I was so geeked, so excited. I was so happy to like, one, move out my parents' house. You know, even though I didn't have like my own space now, I'm living with my sister, I still had more independency in a way, started paying bills, you know, cooking my own food, things like that. And just being in a whole new environment, whole new city. And let's be real, like, the French was gone, and that's a big thing about Montreal that I'm just like, ugh, about. I feel like the French, they just like really push it down your throat sometimes. So that was good. But adjusting to my social life has been the hardest thing ever. I'm a social person. If you guys have been following me on my channel for a while, you see, like, when I was living in Montreal, I was out with my friends every weekend, especially in the summertime. I was outside. You cannot catch me in the house. This is gonna work. Yeah, I think this is cute. Let's just do some edges. Ew, this is disgusting. I'm not even gonna show you because this is actually really disgusting. I need to wash this. This is actually embarrassing. I'm gonna show you guys because I'm actually gonna go get a toothbrush to do my edges, because this, why did I even pack that? That is disgusting. Why is it like that? That's disgusting. That's actually so disgusting. Like, I'm ashamed of myself. That's actually crazy. I just washed it and it looks way better. This is what it's supposed to look like literally a black actual brush where I can see the bristles. I have about 20 minutes to get myself together because I gotta go to my girl Shine's house because she's gonna drive to my girl Sheila's house for friendsmas. But anyways, as I was saying, where's my brow pencil first? Actually, I got this at Shoppers the other day and I never used it. It's supposed to be like a brow lamination type of thing, and I just got my brows done too, so I don't really have to do much work to it because like just brushing it out, look how good that looks. It looks pretty good. But as I was saying, making friends in Toronto has been a struggle for me because I'm just so used to being in my comfort zone, you know? Hold on, how are we gonna do this actually? I've never done this before. What the fudge? Is this gonna dry out a different color? Or is this gonna stay black? We're all in already. Like, I'm fully invested. I already did my brows. It's a brow gel. But what the hell? Maybe if we brush it out, was it gonna look so bad? I don't know what I just did. Does that look good? That doesn't look bad actually. Hold on a second. I can't focus while talking and doing my brows at the same time. It just doesn't work. Can that go? Like, this has the gel, this has no gel. This looks a little darker, but it doesn't look crazy. It looks kind of crazy. Who am I kidding? Why did I buy this? Let me just do what I know what to do, and that's my brow pencil from NYX. Where's she at? Because I know how to use this. This is my brow pencil that I've been using from NYX, so let's just go with that. So I just did my brows and I did my edges off camera because I just can't focus talking and doing those two things at the same time. So I'm just gonna do very quickly my face because now we only have like 15 minutes and I'm not a big makeup girl, so doing makeup doesn't take me like 2 hours. I don't know what girls be doing that takes 2 hours. Maybe I just don't do it properly, I don't know. But anyways, so we were talking about making friends. I find it really hard to like really put myself out there and make new friends, especially because I work from home. I don't work in an office space, which I feel like if you think about where you really met your friends, a lot of it is like I met my friends at school or I met my friends at work, right? So I'm not in school and I don't have a job where I have to actually go into an office or have coworkers. So it just limits how I actually make friends. I have to be more intentional. I have to, not even intentional, but I have to actually make more of an effort to make friends, right? So what I did this summer was because a lot of people from Montreal have moved. That's a good match. Wow, it's a really good match. Because a lot of people, if you guys hear noise in the background, my dad's cooking downstairs, so I apologize. But because a lot of people moved from Montreal to Toronto, I know a few people who live in the city. So I reached out to a couple of people, and they are people who I've been hanging out with and going out with. And one person who I connected with recently like this, damn, it's kind of loud. I think he's done. One person I really connected with this summer was Amber, and I am so appreciative of Amber because she is really about like her business. She's really about elevating. She's about girls, you know, supporting girls, entrepreneurship, just being on your boss stuff type of thing. And she also invited me out to like an event that she was going to with her other friends so I can connect with other girls in the city, girls who live actually in the same area as me. And then she's even just like, let's do a girls dinner when I get back after the holidays and stuff. And I'm just like, I love that. And so I'm slowly putting myself out there in terms of like getting new friends, because I have to find my girls in the city, you know, like finding a guy friend is not really a necessity for me. I feel like I know more guys in Toronto than I know girls, and it's just like a fine line between, are you trying to have sex with me, you know, or do you want to be my genuine friend? And I find that a lot of times it's just they want to smash, they don't want an actual platonic friendship. So finding that group of girls who I can just connect with is very crucial, and it's something that I'm trying to work towards and work on. And even just connecting with girls via Instagram, like you guys saw that like gym girl from Instagram vlog link up that I did recently. That was literally linking up with a bunch of girls from Toronto who are in the fitness industry, content creators for fitness, and we all met via Instagram. Well, technically I connected with one girl, Eunice, and then she connected with a bunch of other people, and she just brought us all together, which I'm like, thank you, like thank you for bringing and connecting us all together. And it's just like girls who do the same thing as me, we're black, it was so good. And that's one thing about making friends in your 20s, 30s, older, is that you're a little bit more intentional about who actually is your friend. I feel like when you're younger, you're like, oh my god, let's be friends. You have this big group of friends, like 30, 20 plus people who you're like, that's my friend, that's my friend. Like, look at your Facebook friend list, right? We were saying we're friends with everybody, but as we get older, I feel like we start to be more, what's what I'm looking for? More cautious, more intentional, more selective on the people we choose to be friends with, because we want them to align with who we are as a person and who we want to be, right? Because you want to keep those friends. And what ends up happening down the line as you get older is you tend to like disconnect from other friends who you've been friends with for years, because you guys just aren't the same anymore. You know, you don't align in the terms of, you're not the type of person I want to surround myself around. Not saying that they're bad energy or like they're a bad person, but it's just like we just don't click as well as we used to. We don't connect as well as we used to because we grew up. And it's sometimes also kind of hard to do that. Like, I have this one girl, I have no ill feelings towards her, like no bad blood. I don't think she has any bad blood towards me because we didn't have a falling out. We just really just slowly just, you know, separated and went our separate ways. And we used to be tight. Like, when I say tight, I mean like we were on the phone every single day for hours. I remember one time, this is back in the day when like you didn't have free incoming calls or like free calling. It was just like, if you had a top 10 or top 5 list of like numbers, you can call them, text them any time of the day free of charge. But if they're not part of your top 5, top 10, then they're going to charge you, what was it, before 6? Like after 6 was free calling. If you know, you know. And that's really like telling of my age. But anyways, whatever. I'm 29. That's not old. She wasn't part of my top 5. And I remember in the summertime, we were on the phone every day, all day. Like, always talking. I can't remember why. Because we should be working. I was bartending, so I worked at night, and her, I don't remember, I think she was working from home, I cannot remember, but I remember when I got that phone bill, my phone bill was $570, and I was like, oh, how? And I just saw her number, 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, every single day. I called up my phone provider and I was like, hello, I don't understand why this person is not part of my top 5. I could have sworn I had her part of my top 5. And they were just like, ma'am, you have her home number as your top 5 and not her cell number. And this is why. It was something like that. Like, I had her cell and not her home number, and I was calling her, like one of those two, right? And I was just like, I pulled that, I've been a loyal customer of yours for like 5 years, and you guys are messing up. And then when I know I was dead ass wrong, but I was not trying to pay $500 phone bill. Like, what the hell? I was barely making $500 a week. How am I supposed to be paying a $500 phone bill? So we just kind of fell off and disconnected, because as we got older, it just, I don't know, like I just wanted different characteristics. Not saying she's a bad person, but we just didn't really connect. Like, we just fell off, period, point blank. And it was mutual, because we just kind of stopped reaching out to each other, and there's no bad blood at all. And I feel like that's just something that happens as you get older. You have to really like be selective on who you want in your life, because if you pick people who are not people who you actually like are inspired by, who push you, who drive you, if they're just about turning up, having fun, gossiping, and not really elevating you in life and, you know, holding you accountable and stuff, it's just kind of like there's no growth. Like, for you to really grow as a person, I feel like you have to surround yourself around people who are growing and who are gonna help you in growing. I just want to be selective, as I was saying, just trying to circle back, is picking people in Toronto who are inspirational to me, people who are, you know, they can turn up but they're about their shit at the same time, people who love to travel, people who like to go out, people who like to try new things, just people who I really connect with and click with and who are very like-minded is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm definitely noticing I pretty much grew as a person in 2023. I'm not the same person. Like, even if I look back at my dating life, let me tell you, that is comical sometimes. I'm just like, what was I doing? Why was I entertaining that? What was going through your head at that time, Tashana? What did you see in that person, you know? One thing I will say though is, even though I've dated a lot of people and I've gained a lot of experience in dating, those experiences has really molded me to understand and know what are things that I actually want from a person and what are things that I actually need in a relationship, right? Because when I was younger, I was putting up with actual pure bullshit. Like, there was this one guy that I was dating. I was head over heels in love with this man. We were dated, and I use quotations because we weren't really dating, for 2 years. I was hell bent on him. I really wanted to be in a relationship with him, and I would go to the extent of like always traveling to his house. I would go travel to the high school that he would play like ball with his boys with, and that man would not even acknowledge me. And I was traveling through bus and metro like almost an hour to go see him, just for him to leave and not even acknowledge me. And we're supposed to be dating. Crazy. I remember one time too, it was my birthday, and he was just like, I don't know if I ever told you guys the story before, but it was my birthday, and he told me, what do you want to do, or what do you want? And I was just like, I don't know for what reason, but I wanted blue Converse, the high tops, and I was just like, that, or you can take me out to dinner. And he's just like, pick one. And I think he said pick one, because we ultimately went out to a pizzeria, and I made sure I picked a place that was very affordable because I knew he didn't have a job, so he had to like get money from his parents, whatever. We went to this pizzeria place. And even at the pizzeria, I was just like, I'm gonna order water, no appetizer, because I knew he was on a real budget. And mind you, he was like, oh, I'm gonna order a Fanta, sipping his soda. And I'm just like, that's $3. I hope that $3 to the bill can be paid at the end. You know, like I had no thoughts of him not being able to pay the bill. Because I'm just like, bro, at a pizzeria, we're ordering pasta and pizza with water. How expensive can it be? This was also like years ago, so things were cheaper. Bill comes, and it was like 35 something plus tip. And he goes to me and he's just like, yo, I only got $30. Sir, you're trying to tell me that you took me out on my birthday to a pizza spot with $30? A pizzeria restaurant. It's not just a pizza spot, it's a pizzeria restaurant, like an Italian pizzeria restaurant with $30, not even like a 40. And even at that, why are you ordering Fanta? Shouldn't you have just ordered like water? Or like, let's get a large pizza and just divide it. Like, you know how much you have in your pocket. Shouldn't you make sure that we're ordering so that it, you know, like comes to what you have in your pocket? I was so pissed. I was just like, give me the damn bill. Like, I'm the pain. I was like, am I even gonna pay the balance? Like, I'm gonna pay. And he had the audacity afterwards to be like, oh, it's your fault because you wanted me to take you out to the, like, he just tried to flip the, and I still continued to date this man for like almost another year. It was actually crazy. So like, things like that, that's probably like bottom barrel. Like, I really like did not know my worth at all. But now I really have learned, like, okay, I don't need you to do the most extravagant, biggest things. I don't need you to be a rich man and make an X amount of money a year. I just really require you to meet my bare minimum, not even my bare minimum, meet my standards, meet our requirements, come to me at least to where I'm at in life, or more, or above, you know. And if you're not, then you're just not for me. It's nothing against you, it's just we're not compatible, period, point blank. And I found it so hard to like end things with men who were such great guys. Like, I had the opportunity to come across some amazing men who just aren't for me, and they haven't done like anything, you know, horrible to me or anything. It's just like, we're just not compatible. Like my ex, for example. If you're young, obviously, you know, if you're in your 20s, I feel like your 20s, if you're lucky to meet the love of your life and your partner early 20s, mid 20s, anytime in your 20s, you're lucky. You're really lucky. You're very fortunate. Stick on to that, hold on to it. Because what I feel like also is, even though if you meet someone in your early 20s and you guys click, then you're gonna grow so much from your 22, 23 to your 29s. And if you and that person don't grow and be on the same level and want to put in work to maintain that relationship, you guys can go your separate ways, and that is okay, because you're not the same person you guys were when you met at a young age. So don't be so hell-bent if things didn't work out and you've been with that person for X amount of years. I know it's also just like, damn, like you've been with that person for like X amount of years, but sometimes we outgrow our partners. And that's another reason why I'm super excited to turn 30 next summer, because I just feel like that's really gonna be a time. Let me put some setting spray. Really set my makeup so it doesn't go anywhere tonight. I feel like my 30s is gonna literally be like a whole new chapter. Like, this is where my business is gonna excel. You know, as a content creator, I'm gonna really excel. I'm gonna thrive. As a business owner for NUBODY, that's really gonna thrive and excel. I'm gonna have my own place. I'm gonna buy property. I'm gonna start a family, get married. Like, that's literally the next chapter of my life, and I'm so excited for it, because a lot of it's also kind of unknown, because like, I don't know who my husband's gonna be. I don't know if I met him already. I don't know if we met and it just hasn't been the perfect timing, so it didn't get to work out and it's gonna work out down the line. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. I know a lot of times people are like, oh my god, I'm turning 30. Like, I feel so old. I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited. Ooh, my blush. This blush from Rare Beauty. Rare Beauty blush in general, I don't even know if you guys got that. It's Joy. It's so pigmented. Like, look how beautiful this blush is. It's super pigmented, which I love. It's crazy because I've never really been a blush girl before until like the last year, I would say. Became more like a blush girl. Like, look how pigmented that is. Ooh, she is pretty. I need to get up out of here because it's literally 6:53. I still need to go to the liquor store and get some type of liquor and drive to Sharon's house. I told her I was going to be at her house for 7, and my initial plan was to leave here at 6:45. That's obviously not happening. And what's funny too is originally I told her like, oh, I can meet at your house for 6:30. Is this a little too blush? It looks like I have rosy cheeks. Like, you know when it's really cold outside? That's what it's giving. I used the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This one literally keeps your face still. Like, it just makes your makeup sit, literally. It is pricey, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very pricey. That's why I have the mini one, but it does what it needs to do. So sometimes you have to spend your coin and not be cheap. Yeah, I'm excited for this new chapter in my life. I'm also excited for my 30th. I know we're kind of close right now. Can I zoom in? I mean zoom out, but no. Also, let me do my lashes off camera and then I'll come back to you guys. We're back. Let me also take this head thing off. I think my edges are laid enough. Yeah, not bad. Honestly, not so ill. What is this? Why does it look so crinkly? I can never really do my edges. I have to do, this is not so bad. It's this here that looks horrible. I have to redo that. I'm really excited, you guys, for this new chapter in my life. I'm also really excited for my 30th birthday. I don't know if I spoke to you guys about that, but I am literally treating my 30th birthday like a wedding. Like, my girls are gonna get invitations literally next month, January, and it's gonna be a whole itinerary. We're gonna get a villa. I want to get a private pool. If I can get a butler, that'd be amazing. I also want to have like a car pick us up, like really do the whole 9 yards, because these are, like, as I said, my girls I've been friends with for literally a decade and more. So they deserve it, and they always show up for me for my birthday every year. So it's just like, why not go big for my 30th, you know? I want to do a red lip. I feel like that's very festive. I haven't done a color in forever. I don't know if I like this one. This is given very much, this is Ruby Woo from MAC, but it looks a little pinkish. I also have this one from Stella. I think this one I like. Am I gonna do a red? It's Christmas. I'm regretting this so bad. I'm not a lip color kind of girl. Like, I just like my nudes, my pinks, and my gloss. So this is really stepping out of my comfort. I love how I got super quiet because I'm really focusing on this. Oh my god, I look crazy. I look crazy. I probably should have lined my lips. Let me do that because this looks a little like clowny. Very clowny. I feel like I can't go back. I feel like I have to really commit to this. I don't know, guys. I'm not really feeling the lipstick. I thought it would be cute and festive, but I'm really, like, really not feeling it. Yeah, I feel like a clown. Like, I'm just not used to wearing any lip color. The liner made a big difference, but I don't know. Let's just finish off the edges on this side and we can skedaddle. But yeah, guys, all that to say, that's just like a life update. I'm super grateful and fortunate, you guys, honestly, for your support always. I do get down on myself sometimes, like, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I wish I had this. But as you guys have said to me, you just have to really appreciate where you're at and appreciate the small wins. And I'm not gonna call it small wins, appreciate the wins along the way, because I definitely have came a long way and I'm so proud of myself. And even if I'm not growing as quickly as I anticipated or as I thought I would be growing, I've grown a small little community, which I love. Appreciate you guys. And also, like, I just feel like my skills in terms of how I record, how I edit, you know, understanding the craft of videography and content creation has gotten so much better over the years by just continuously practicing. And that's one thing I honestly am proud of, especially when it comes to Vlogmas, because I created literally, you guys, 23 videos in a month, where max I would do is 8. I've gotten pretty good with like creating videos, and I feel like my videos have gotten better from this year till now. Like, I look at, where's my other earring? Tell me I packed it, because if I didn't pack it, I'm gonna be mad. There it is. Because if I even look at my vlog from Dallas, I was like, oh my god, this is like, I thought this was good, this is horrible, you know. And that just goes to show what, you know, Mr. Beast was saying in one of his interviews, that your video isn't as good as you think it is. And it's just because, like, you're gonna keep growing, right, as a person, as an editor, as like a videographer, content creator. Where's the hole so I can get this earring in? What the hell? As you progress and get better at your craft and your skills, what you previously did before is gonna look a lot worse than what you thought it was when you first put it out. But needless and all that to say, I am gonna be taking a break, as you guys know, from Vlogmas. So I'm gonna post one more video tomorrow, which is gonna be the friendsmas video from tonight. And then after that, I will be taking a much needed, maybe you should put like 2 braids down, actually. I think that'd be cute. Ooh, yeah, this is cute. I'm gonna be taking a much needed break from vlogging and just content creation as a whole, because I just need to take a break, enjoy my family, enjoy my friends, enjoy just being back in Montreal for a little bit, and then we'll be back at it come January. But I'll keep you guys posted and all of that, and do like a recap when we get back together. So perfume, before we log off, I'm gonna go in with my new perfume that I got from Sephora for the fragrance sale. Can I focus? This is the Jo Malone perfume. It is in the Shakira Cherry Blossom. It says cologne, but it's not a cologne. This is very much a perfume. Like, I don't in my mouth. I don't know if a man can wear this, because it's very like floral, but then again, men can wear floral colognes. I don't know, I've heard Jo Malone is unisex, but anyways, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is the final Christmas look. I appreciate you guys watching this video and getting ready with me for Friendsmas. I feel like my ponytail should be a little bit higher. I'm gonna fix that, but anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the actual Friendsmas video. Bye.